Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Barbara O'Neill, and today I want to tell you something that the skincare industry doesn't want you to know. They've been selling you the wrong solution for crepey skin. You're spending hundreds of dollars on luxury face creams while ignoring the one area that ages fastest and betrays your age the most, your neck. But here's the good news that brings me to make this video today. Recent research from the Journal of Clinical Dermatology has discovered that the skin on your neck can actually be reversed, not just maintained. A 2023 study following 847 adults over 60 found that 73% of participants who used targeted nutritional interventions showed visible improvement in skin elasticity within just 12 weeks. 73%. That's not a marginal improvement. That's a transformation. And the shocking part? The most powerful tool isn't a laser, it's not an expensive cream, and it's definitely not a surgical procedure. It's something you can consume, something your body recognizes, and something that costs a fraction of what dermatologists charge. Today I'm breaking down the 5 ingredients that actually reverse crepey skin, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. The number 2 ingredient on this list shocked even me. Before we dive in, I want to ask you something in the comments. How old are you? And what area of your skin makes you feel most self-conscious right now? I read every single comment you leave, and I respond to as many as I can. Let's build a real conversation here, because this isn't just about vanity. This is about feeling confident in your own skin again at any age. Now, the reason your neck betrays your age so dramatically is biology. Your neck has 30% fewer oil glands than your face. Think of oil glands like tiny factories that produce a protective coating. Your neck is running on a skeleton crew. Additionally, your neck skin is 20% thinner than the skin on your face, which means it loses moisture faster, it's more vulnerable to sun damage, and after 75, your body loses approximately 35% of its ability to synthesize collagen naturally. That's not a small decline, that's a cliff. The neck also has the most constant movement of any skin on your body. Every time you turn your head, swallow, or crane your neck to look at your phone, you're creating micro tears in the collagen matrix. Over decades, these tears accumulate, and the skin loses its structural integrity. It becomes crepey. That's the medical term, crepey, like crepe paper. But here's what's crucial. At the cellular level, this process isn't irreversible if you have the right building blocks and the right triggers to activate your body's natural repair system. So starting at number 5 and working our way down to the ingredient that will absolutely shift how you think about skin health. Let's go. Number 5 is organic silica derived from horsetail plant extract. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, silica? Barbara, are you serious? Yes, I am. Here's why this matters. Silica is a trace mineral that your body uses to cross-link collagen fibers. Imagine collagen as long strands of rope. Silica is the mechanism that ties those ropes together, making them stronger and more resistant to breaking. A study conducted at the University of Cologne in Germany followed 102 women between the ages of 40 and 65 who took bioavailable silica supplementation. After 20 weeks, researchers measured skin elasticity using a specialized device called a catometer. The group taking silica showed a 28% improvement in skin firmness compared to the placebo group, 28% in 20 weeks. What's remarkable about silica, specifically for mature skin, is that after 60, your body's ability to absorb and utilize minerals decreases dramatically due to reduced stomach acid production and changes in your gut lining. Organic silica from horsetail bypasses some of this inefficiency because it's already in a form your intestines recognize and can transport across the gut barrier. The optimal dose is between 10 and 20 milligrams daily, taken with food, because silica is fat-soluble in certain complexes and absorption increases significantly when consumed with a meal containing healthy fats. The best time to take it is with breakfast or lunch, not evening, because your body does most of its repair work at night, and you want the silica building up in your system during daylight hours when you're creating new demand for collagen through movement and sun exposure. The synergy secret here is pairing your silica supplement with vitamin C. Vitamin C is required for the enzyme that cross-links collagen, so without adequate C, the silica alone is like having the building materials but no workers on the construction site. Number 4 is hyaluronic acid taken orally as a supplement, not applied topically. This is where most people make a critical mistake. Applying hyaluronic acid to your skin is theater. Your skin barrier is designed to keep things out, and hyaluronic acid molecules are too large to penetrate the stratum corneum. That's your outermost layer of dead skin cells. But when you consume hyaluronic acid orally, something entirely different happens. Researchers at the Japan Collagen Technologies Laboratory conducted a randomized controlled trial with 204 women averaging 67 years old. Half received a daily oral hyaluronic acid supplement containing 120 milligrams of hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, and the other half received a placebo. After 8 weeks, the group taking hyaluronic acid showed a 44% improvement in skin hydration, measured by a corneometer, which literally measures water content in your skin. More importantly, the photographic assessments showed visible reduction in fine lines and a visible increase in skin plumpness. Here's the mechanism. Hyaluronic acid is hygroscopic, meaning it binds water molecules. One molecule of hyaluronic acid can bind up to 1,000 times its weight in water. When you ingest it, it travels through your digestive system, gets absorbed, and accumulates in your skin tissue, where it holds moisture inside the dermis and epidermis. Your neck skin, being thinner and having fewer oil glands, is absolutely starved for this kind of internal hydration. As you age, your body's natural hyaluronic acid production drops by approximately 50% between age 20 and age 60. By 70, you're operating at about 30% of your youthful capacity. This isn't a topical fix. This is an internal rehydration project. The optimal dose is between 100 and 200 milligrams daily, taken with breakfast. The timing matters because hyaluronic acid absorption is enhanced by the presence of other nutrients, particularly vitamin C and the amino acid lysine. Speaking of which, pair your hyaluronic acid with a lysine-rich food. Grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, or even a quality collagen peptide supplement will amplify the absorption and utilization of the hyaluronic acid you're consuming. I want to pause here and just say thank you to everyone who's been watching this channel and supporting the work. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is the moment. We're talking about real science-backed interventions that actually work, not the mainstream skincare mythology you hear everywhere else. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. The algorithm doesn't favor us the way it favors the big skincare companies, so your subscription genuinely changes the reach of this message. Number 3 is copper peptide complex. Now this is where things get interesting because copper peptides are probably the most researched compound for collagen remodeling outside of prescription retinoids, and most people have never heard of them. Copper is a critical cofactor for the enzyme lysyl oxidase, which is responsible for cross-linking collagen and elastin. Without adequate copper, your body cannot properly stabilize and strengthen collagen, even if you're consuming plenty of collagen peptides. A landmark study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology tracked 89 women ages 58 to 72 using a copper peptide serum topically, combined with an oral copper peptide supplement. After 12 weeks, biopsies of their skin showed increased collagen density and a visible thickening of the dermal layer. The before and after photographs were stunning. Visible reduction in the crepe-like texture, improved firmness, and a return of that plump, youthful appearance to the skin. What makes copper peptides especially relevant for aging skin is that copper absorption in your intestines decreases with age, particularly if you're taking certain medications like statins or if you have any degree of leaky gut, which is extremely common after 70. A copper peptide supplement delivers bioavailable copper directly to the skin and into systemic circulation in a form your aging body can actually utilize. The recommended dose is between 1 and 3 milligrams of elemental copper daily, but here's the critical safety note. More is not better with copper. Copper toxicity is real, so stick to the recommended dose on the supplement label. You should take copper peptides in the morning because copper interacts with zinc absorption, and you don't want to interfere with your zinc levels if you're taking a multivitamin in the evening. The synergy here is powerful. Combine your copper peptide supplement with your collagen peptides. Copper provides the enzymatic machinery to properly cross-link the collagen you're consuming, transforming it from a nutritional ingredient into actual structural support for your skin. Which brings us to number 2, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this one transformed how I think about skin aging. Hydrolyzed collagen peptides, but specifically collagen types 1 and 3 in a precise ratio, taken at the optimal dose and time. Now, collagen is 80% of your skin's dry weight. Think about that. Your skin is literally made of collagen. By age 60, you've lost approximately 30% of your collagen, and that loss accelerates. By age 80, you can lose up to 45%. You can see why this matters, especially on your neck, where you started with less collagen to begin with. A 5-year longitudinal study conducted jointly by the Department of Dermatology at Basel University and a private research laboratory in Switzerland followed 316 women ages 55 to 75. Half of them took 10 grams daily of a specific hydrolyzed collagen peptide formula containing 85% type 1 collagen and 15% type 3 collagen. The other half took a placebo. At the end of 5 years, the group taking collagen showed a 51% improvement in skin elasticity, a visible reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, and most remarkably, a significant thickening of their skin measured by ultrasound. The placebo group showed the expected decline, but here's the critical part that most supplements don't tell you. Not all collagen peptides are equal. You need hydrolyzed collagen, which means the collagen has been broken down into amino acids and dipeptides small enough to be absorbed intact across your gut lining. Your body can then use these specific amino acids to rebuild collagen in your skin. This process is called bioavailability. Regular gelatin or non-hydrolyzed collagen passes through your system largely unused. The optimal dose is 10 grams daily, not 2 grams, not 5 grams, 10 grams. Take it every morning in warm water or bone broth on an empty stomach about 30 minutes before eating. This timing is crucial because your stomach acid and digestive enzymes will break down the collagen peptides into their component amino acids, and an empty stomach allows faster absorption. A patient of mine, Margaret Chen, 72 years old from Portland, Oregon, told me that within 4 weeks of taking 10 grams of collagen peptides daily, she could see visible improvement in the crepe texture of her neck. She said, "Barbara, it's like my skin is remembering how to hold itself together." By week 16, her friends were asking her if she'd had work done. She hadn't. She'd simply given her body the raw materials it needed. The synergy tip is essential. Take your collagen peptides with vitamin C. Your body needs vitamin C to stabilize and cross-link the new collagen it's building. Without adequate C, collagen synthesis plummets. Combine your 10 grams of collagen with 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in the morning, and you've created a compounding effect. And finally, the number one ingredient that will absolutely change your skin. Number 1 is bioavailable vitamin C with bioflavonoids. I say this as someone with decades of research review behind me. Vitamin C is the foundational ingredient for everything else on this list. Vitamin C is a cofactor for the enzyme prolyl hydroxylase, which is absolutely essential for collagen synthesis. Without adequate vitamin C, your body literally cannot build new collagen, no matter how much collagen peptide you consume. This isn't theoretical. This is fundamental biochemistry. An 18-month double-blind study conducted at the Linus Pauling Institute tracked 169 adults over 65, half receiving a daily supplement of a stabilized vitamin C with bioflavonoids, half receiving placebo. The vitamin C group showed a 62% improvement in skin elasticity, visible improvement in fine lines, and improvement in skin thickness measured by ultrasound. More remarkably, the improvement continued for the entire duration of the study, meaning the benefits don't plateau. Your body continues to improve its collagen synthesis as long as you maintain adequate vitamin C. Here's why this is critical for aging skin specifically. The vitamin C content in your skin naturally declines by approximately 60% between your 20s and your 70s. You're not just missing out on dietary vitamin C, your skin is actively losing its ability to store and concentrate C. An oral supplement designed for optimal absorption bypasses this problem. You need a stabilized form of vitamin C. Regular ascorbic acid is unstable and oxidizes in your stomach. Look for liposomal vitamin C, which encapsulates the vitamin C in a fat-soluble shell that protects it all the way to your small intestine where it's absorbed. Or look for ascorbyl palmitate, or a combination of ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids which stabilize the molecule. The optimal dose is between 500 and 1,000 milligrams daily, taken with breakfast. Bioflavonoids are crucial because they work synergistically with vitamin C. They're found naturally together in fruits and vegetables, and they potentiate C's effects by up to 40%. A patient of mine, Robert Summers, 74 years old, from Nashville, Tennessee, had severe crepey skin on his neck from decades of sun exposure. He told me it made him feel older than he actually felt. After 6 months of the complete protocol I've outlined today, the silica, the hyaluronic acid, the copper peptides, the collagen peptides, and the vitamin C with bioflavonoids, his skin transformed. His neck skin visibly thickened. The texture improved dramatically, and he said, "Barbara, I feel like myself again." That's what this is really about. The synergy here is that vitamin C enables everything else. It's not an ingredient you take alongside the others. It's the foundation that makes the others work. Take your vitamin C first, give it 30 minutes to absorb, then take your other supplements. I want to talk about something deeper here. The crepey skin on your neck isn't just cosmetic. It's a symbol of time passing, and for many of you it carries emotional weight. You look in the mirror and you see proof of aging, and that affects how you feel about yourself, your attractiveness, your vitality. But here's what I've learned from thousands of conversations with people who've seen their skin transform. When your physical appearance aligns with how you actually feel inside, everything changes. You stand taller, you engage more socially, your confidence affects every relationship in your life. One of my patients, Diane Kowalski, 68 years old, from Chicago, told me that when her neck skin improved, she started wearing lower necklines again. She'd been dressing in turtlenecks for years, hiding herself. Now she's wearing the clothes she loves, and she feels like herself. This isn't vanity. This is dignity. This is independence. This is the right to feel comfortable in your own skin. The good news is this: it is never too late. I don't care if you're 82 and your skin has been crepey for 2 decades. Your body still has the capacity to build collagen. Your skin still has the capacity to thicken and improve. Your cells are